Welcome to Denver, Colorado football fans. A great look at Empower Field here at Mile High Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And off we go from Denver. He fields it from the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Oh, I said, kill, ready.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. He was brought down by Roy Robertson-Harris.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
The 33-yard line.
Oh, I said, ready. Pull left. Hold on.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they can be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Oh, I said, ready. Bombers. 8, motion. Huddle. Ole.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And it ends up a good return for them. Up past their own 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy keeps out a one-stop. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
He's brought down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First down from the red zone. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
3rd down now. Here's Starks. Hits him on the in route. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Oh, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Graham
Gano ready to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Taking a deep shot here. It's intercepted. Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Dart from the pistol. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Dart out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60.
The Giants using their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready, ready.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Back to 60. Come on. Set. Back to 60.
From the gun, here's Dart. Dumped off to his running back. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hold my son. Ready. Hey, kill.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the
Kill.
20-yard line.
Hold my son. Ready.
Looking to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Nix holds on to it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Giants' 49-yard line.
Nix from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked by Abdul Carter. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Now go play action. Here's Dart. Free inside the 30. Juke the defender. Running in the red zone. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to. It made contact. That flag came out. So roughing the passer gifts them a 1st and goal.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he will take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
37. Almost set.
Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
21-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Fits it through the middle. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
It's a gain of 40.
Working quickly here.
Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Tyler Nubin with the tackle. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have 3rd and 4 to start out.
Ready.
Now Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Bombers.
2nd and 10 now. Nix is hit. He lost that football. And it's picked out by the Giants. And they're going to take over with a little extra space to utilize thanks to that return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first.
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
Ready.
3rd down run by Dobbins. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and he gets himself in space to do some damage.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Not broken, 60. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. Go.
2nd and 3. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Tracy. And they bring him down around the 34. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. They're now set for 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scatteroo on the ground. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take a 13-point lead. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants double their lead to 14.
21. Broncos 7.
Gano ready to send this away.
Gano to kick off for New York.
Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 15 at the 20-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Ready. 180. Bombers.
3rd and long for Nix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this one won't get there. It looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
It's 4th down.
Captain.
They're going for it. It's Nix. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos in need of some points before the break. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. And he set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners, too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Next, quick out wide, complete. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a gain of 4 there, and the Broncos will have a first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win. And yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Running left, it's Dobbins. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. We have an injured player down there, and with his history, we really hope this is nothing serious. It is J.K. Dobbins who was hurt on that one. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Nix. Flush down now to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Motion.
On 4th down, here's Stidham. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke.
His pass intercepted by the Giants.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Drops to a knee. Clock's going to run unless that defense burns one of its 2 remaining timeouts. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
On 1st down, here's Dart. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
From the gun, here's Dart. Taken in by Kirk right side. Jukes one defender, breaks through, and he might break away. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Dart from the pistol. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboom. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find some...
And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Well, I think they like to say in baseball, clear the mechanism. And that's what you got to do. You've got to let that play go and simply move on to the next. Hey, listen, where is the game where pass protection ever is going to win 100% of the time? So move on to the next one.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's...
Pressure mid, and it's blocked. Now this is picked up inside the 35. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Stidham to throw. He finds his back, Harvey. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Left side now, caught by Sutton. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He's got a man left. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Harvey. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He brings it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
On 3rd and goal, Stidham. Setting up the screen. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Darts looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10 now. Completed to his running back. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They gain 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st and 10, here's Darts. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing on 1st down, it's Darts. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Dart gonna throw again. Brought in right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Out of the gun this time, here's Darts. Rolling left, buying some time. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Off the play action, Stidham. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw... field. It's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. It's Darius Alexander in there to make that play.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st. Nix from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's second.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this kid run out of so many sacks? So impressive. He didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down. This one intended for the running back. And things look tougher now with third and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he is on third and long. He put everything he had into this one. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And they can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. First and 10 now from the 30. Darts out of the shotgun. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by the corner pick 20th out of the University of Texas, Jahdae Barron. Chance to move the chains here on third and 4. From the gun, here's Darts. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Darts. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a pickup of 11, and it's good enough for a New York first down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Here goes Dart to the air. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Now Dart. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. The kick by Gano is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal.
19, Tigers. Take over.
On play action with Darts. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead.
31. Broncos 14. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and
First
10
call here coming from the
at their
shotgun.
own 26-yard line.
Hold on, son. Ready. 180, 100.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Lowe finds his back. Harvey. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Here we go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 28.
Second and 8. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
10 at the 17-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Here we go, set.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Let's go.
Dart from the pistol. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be second down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
70, Timberwolves.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Dart setting in the throw here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The kick by Gano is good. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Has this at the 6. Dukes out a one-stop. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Motion, motion. Ready. 180. Behind.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Getting out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Now Nix on 3rd down. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Bombers.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Another try following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
12 yards. It's 3rd and goal.
Throwing here, Nix. Has it in close. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Here's Robinson with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
To throw. Here's Dart. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off Brandon Jones.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
A big loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
Captain.
Trying again, following the sack. Short pass brought in. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
He puts everything behind this one. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
4th and forever coming up.
Bombers. Hold on a second. Hey, motion.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Okay, break.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Giants nearing their 6th win this season. Second and 6 coming up here. Driving forward with Scatterbo. And he's going to salvage a couple by bouncing this outside, but that's it. It's a gain of 2. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Captain.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. On the move, headed right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker.
Shanahan.
To throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as we'll see you next time from Denver.